This is a very fine looking field of canola we have here. Ready to harvest? Let's get it done. Hello and welcome along. Yes, today is the day we are finally going to get ourselves a combine harvester. I'm massively looking forward to this. I think we've got all-wheel steer on this going at the moment. So let's switch that. I've still got... There we go. There we are. So we don't want that for... Whoa. We do not have the steering I want on here at the moment. Let's switch that again. And switch that again. And... Is that the all-wheel steering? Or is that... Yeah, that is. So switch it. There we go. Ah, no. Got it. Right, so we're going to head round to the shop. We're going to get a new weight for this tractor. And then we are also going to get our combine. So this is what I'm looking forward to. This is what we've been building to for so long now. And this harvest, we actually have the cash to do it. And this is also going to be one of the last 3 episodes we do on Charwell. I want to get this harvest out of the way. We're going to get this harvest out of the way for these 2 fields today. We're going to do as much as we can from the next set that comes ripe later. And then, yeah, finally, we are going to do a sell-off on Friday this week and get all of this stuff, see how much money we've made on here before we start Little Norton next week. So what we're going to get combine wise, I've thought long and hard about this, and with the money we've got, it's going to be this. It's not going to be, it's going to be a TX36 with an increased capacity, so taking it up to 7,100 litres. Absolutely perfect for our trailer. We'll get 3 loads onto this. So we want to purchase this. We're going to go with the standard Trelleborgs on it as well. So 56,740. Now remember, we have no loan at the moment, which is just absolutely brilliant. And then initially we're going to need a header. So we're going to take this one. Widest header we can get on it. New Holland TX header on that. So we are going to buy that. That is a 7.6 meter header. Rather nice sized header that is. And then finally we need a header trailer. Something that will take a 7.6 meter header. Which, that's a 4 meter. That's a 7.6 meter. So we'll take that one as well. New Holland TX setup. Yeah. Buy that. Yes. Okay. So we still have 19,000. And I want to switch out a weight. Because we have... it's a bit annoying, the weight that we have on the front of this JCB. It is the 1,000 kilograms. So we want something that fits with that. The Agco would work quite well. Yeah, I think the Agco, that one, 1,100, that will work quite well. We want to get it in the silver if we can. There we are. Oh, wow, that is bright in this shop. Hopefully that matches our tractor, so let's buy that. Yes. Okay, and back, and back, and back. There we go. And we've actually got a black one on the front of here at the moment. So the only reason we brought the tractor down here is so that I can switch the weights out. I'm going to drop this off here and just go and put this weight into the shed. And once we've done that, we can sell it. So unfortunately, we still have this set of poplars here. Repair it, yes. Sell it, yes. There we go. And then we'll go and hook up our nice shiny new silver weight to our tractor and put the trailer back on. And it does match the rest of the tractor quite nicely in this sunlight. But nice new shiny silver weight. Actually, I think it... Oh, wow, that is bright. Okay. I'm going to switch that out and then we'll load up the combine. There we go. The Onyx is much, much better. That was... Ah, that silver was just too bright. That works, though, in the Onyx. So we'll go with that. Now we need to load up our combine. Now, the pain here is always getting in behind these headers with where this fence is. So we need to reverse this up. Get ourselves in behind this. Not overly realistic, that, but not much choice. So this is the TX36. This is the type of combine we had on my dad's farm. It is huge compared to the ones that we have had on here before. I think we had a top liner on here previously. So we're gonna... I don't know how big the top liner was in comparison. We kept the price down, so it wouldn't surprise me. I have a feeling we did have the extension on it. Alright, and round. Yeah, we'll send this through here, and then we can put this on Follow Me once we've got the combine all connected up. And it will hang over the back a little bit, because we... not too much, though. But we need to be able to hook this up. So... that... Ooh. It's on. And bring this up to the back. I do miss the automatic locking script that exists with the... It comes with the Class DLC, the Platinum Edition. Absolutely fantastic locking script on the header trailers on that. And I kind of miss it here a bit. Bring this out. Follow me and back off to 50. And let's get this combine up to our field. Here we are into the field. Nice amount of space here for us to do this and get the header trailer off. Don't know where my tractor has got to. Right, here it is. It's coming up the road. So I'm going to take the header trailer off here. Plenty of space to do that. While we wait for our... Yeah, there comes our tractor. Whoa! That is way too much into the field. And once that turns in, then... Stop the follow me there. We'll connect this up. Right, and connect that up, connect that up. Lift our header. Unfold our combine. And we are just about ready to go. Put those on. I'm going to go in and round this way, and with a nice big 7-meter header on this, we should get this in no time. And today, let's put this on cruise control for no moment, because today we should be able to sell this canola directly. So if I have a look at the price here, no, it's dropped back down. We did have, or we had had on the way here, great demand for canola, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Looks like we are going to be getting this just done and stored for our sale later. And I think we're probably going to get a truck and or something like that in order to sell all this stuff off. Because, yeah, we have a lot of it, and we should make some money. I think we need to... Yeah, we need to lift our comb. At the moment, it's going too deep into that. Is that moving at all? No, it's something else that's moving. Let's switch over. Ah, there we go. it was extending. We need to pull it out so it just teases the heads over of it, not hitting the middle of the comb, because that drum will basically knock grains out, and you don't want to do that. Yeah, wants to be about there-ish. Okay, so let's get this headland out, see how long it takes us to fill this combine. Well, that was pretty quick. We are 91% full, and we've only just started the second headland. Doing 3 headlands off here is going to almost completely give us full trailer, which is absolutely brilliant. Very, very pleased with that. We are seeding this, we are cutting this at about the same width as we seeded it. There we go, full. Let's jump over to the JCB, like so. Now, much better with this weight on the front of it. So this Bailey trailer will hold 21,000-ish litres, well 21,700. I think this combine holds 7,100. So yeah, 3 trailers will be about 99%, or 3 tanks will be about 99% full on here. And there we go, that's emptied. So we'll start the combine up, and off we go again. So we need, we're going to need to do 2 more headlands to get this trailer filled, and then yeah, we'll head off and we'll drop our first loads down at the back of our yard. So coming up to the end of our 3rd headland, and we are actually only, well, we're just under half a tank full. So not too bad at all. I was hoping to have a little more in here, but it does mean that we can do a cut-in at this point, and not feel too bad about it. We are trying to, I think 315 must be the angle. Let's have a look and see where we are. So angle is about there. Yeah, it's 315 is where we want to be to get the angle across here correct for this cutting. And you can see we're cutting quite wide for that end of the field, but really quite shallow. In fact, we're not making it to the end on this part, and that is, yeah, just how this field angles with everything. It's not quite angled perfectly for this on here. And that's the multi-terrain angle setup. It's easier for me to follow that doing the cut-in than try and follow the edge of the field. But we're fine because we're just curving around and coming back, and this will then square this off. We've got this about in the middle of this bit here, so that will square this off. Will allow us to get this the rest of this field's done fairly easily. Now the interesting thing about this is we've got really good yield of this canola because we've fully fertilized. We're on our 3rd year, so we've been getting the right crops in front of this each year to up our yield, and it's just generally looking really, really good and really profitable off here. And I'm quite pleased that looks like we're going to get probably could be up to 2 trailers off here. I don't think we'll get any more than 2 trailers, so we're looking at about 42,000 litres of canola. That is still 50,000 pounds of just this field alone, which would be absolutely brilliant. Added to that, we've got the wheat field that we've got to cut today. We've got fields of barley and sunflowers to do too. And so yeah, plenty to get harvested and bring into the farm, and hopefully just allow us to finish this series with a bang, and to have not only our yard finished, because one of the things I want to do in the sell-up is finish off the construction of the yard and get that looking how I want to. So we need to sell up and then do the yard, and then yeah, that will be everything that we would been chasing in this series. That will be it all achieved, which will be brilliant. I will be so happy with that. But first, we do need to gather these crops in. And it's been a hard slog to get these crops in. And get this done. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do, we're 88% full. I'm going to take this and cut this section out. We'll clear this corner bit up. And then we'll come back along the next bit. Because that is running almost a full length of the field. If we cut in, we're going to end up in trouble because, well, we'll be halfway through the crop without any way of emptying the combine. So we'll do that. Is this a full width of this header? I think if we bring this in like this. Tiniest bit missed in the corner. But we can get that on the way back, on our way to doing our next cutting, provided we get that far. I mean, we're at 98%. That is working very, very nicely. Now, because we've set this up along this line here, and we know we're about to have a full tractor and trailer, what we can do is bring this down, line ourselves up, and hire a worker, hopefully. Yep, that's going to get full very quickly. So let's bring this up, and then we can just top off this trailer, and it means that we take the full amount of crop rather than just about 98%. I mean, we've got 65% here now. Yeah, I think we might end up with 98, 99% if we didn't cart alongside. So we're going to cart alongside and just top it right up to the top. And do most of this row doing that as well, I think. And then the hired worker is in a good position to keep going while we go and tip this. Right, so I want to disengage the hired worker and engage him again. And then that should start moving. Yeah, there we go. He thinks he's blocked, he's not. Oh, it is only the reach on that is not great for this header, but it does at least reach. And that is going pretty well. We're going to get a nice full trailer off here. We'll let the hired workers keep going. And we can get our first load in. There we go. Right, so I'm going to go and tip this, and we'll continue on. We're about halfway through our second trailer now, and currently I'm just going around the pit at the middle of the field, just so that we can open it up, get 3 headlands around it, and means that we've got plenty of space to turn. Does mean we've got some clearing up at the top of the field to do. There's sort of a little area. We've got a fair amount of space around here. But at the top of the field, there is quite a bit, or there's well, less of an area up the top that we need to clean up. We emptied the combine just before we started this bit, and it is yeah, it has got us half full just doing the 3 headlands off there. Is there another full tank after we've filled this one? I'm not so sure. It's yeah, we need 2 full tanks off here in order for this to hit the full 42,000 litres, and I'm not sure it's going to. I'm going to cut in here. We'll get that extra little bit at the end. But I just want to come around here and clear this bit up in the way it's been drilled. And that's the thing. It's trying to keep on that drill line and along the grain of the field, as I like to call it. But it's yeah, we're looking good for being about 40,000 litres off here, I think. We'll see how much that holds true by the end of this, I think. So on to the last few rows now, and it's, yeah, we're not going to hit 40,000. We are going to hit, I reckoned we needed to hit sort of 30, we needed to get another 6,000 here to hit 40,000. So we're going to get about 37,000 litres off this field. That is still massive. That is still a huge crop of canola off here. So I'm very happy with that. We could end up with 45,000 off that, 45,000 pounds off that when we eventually sell it, which would be absolutely brilliant. And look at that. Now we have one crop of wheat that needs harvesting as well. So I'm going to get that, I'll probably get that done off camera because we want to get all of this harvest done before we finish and before we have the great sell-off. What I want to know from you guys is we're going to be, well, hopefully we're going to be doing the sugar beet and the corn. The corn, it's looking like, so corn is going to be the last crop, as usual, to be ready. But, and here's the big but, we've got that. So Sunday and Monday at the moment, we currently have forecast rain before things get brighter. But if this is, so this is the 5th day of summer, 6th day of summer is the Thursday. 1st day of autumn, 2nd day of autumn. So we should be able to get the sunflowers up during this period. Then middle of autumn is wet, and then late autumn, which is when I'm expecting the corn to come ripe, and then late autumn, while it's sunny, is not looking at being so hot, so it's never going to dry out again, which has been the story of our life on this map, really. Yeah, slightly miffed and annoyed by that, but I think that's pretty good. I think we've got a really good amount of crop off this field. We're going to take the combine over to the wheat field so that can get I can get that harvested. As I said, I will harvest that off camera just so that we can keep this big harvest moving along. So I want to disconnect everything and take my header off like so. But yeah, that canola harvest, that has gone stupendously well. I'm very, very happy with that. If the rest of this harvest goes like that, it should be absolutely brilliant. We've got 2 fields of sunflowers, we've got 2 fields of barley. We have so much left to harvest here, I think. It'll be interesting to see how we do. But for now, I'm going to leave this here, and which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.